Beneil Dariush versus Scott Holtzman is a lightweight bout. Beneil Dariush has achieved a record of 18 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. Scott Holtzman has achieved a record of 14 wins, 3 losses. Alright, so Scott Holtzman was actually an undefeated fighter when he first joined the UFC, and when he did back in 2015, he actually started off with a win over Tony Christodoulou. I don't know how to say the name. But he got that win by rear naked choke in the 3rd round. But then came his first loss ever against Drew Dober by unanimous decision. Now, after his first loss, he came back with a win over Cody Fitzer by unanimous decision, but then he got a loss to a very good fighter in Josh Emmett by decision. Now, after his second loss ever, he actually ended up going on a 3-fight win streak over Michael McBride by decision, Daryl Horcher by decision, and Alec Patrick by TKO. Now, after that 3-fight win streak, he fought a veteran fighter in Nick Lentz, but he ended up losing that fight by decision. But that was it for his losses, as he is currently on a 2-fight streak and hasn't lost since. Now, in those 2 losses against Dong Young Ma, he actually won that fight by doctor stoppage, and when he fought Jim Miller, he got the win by unanimous decision. Alright, now, let's take a look at his opponent, Beneil Dariush. Alright, so Beneil Dariush is actually 5 years younger than Holtzman at 31 years old, and he's actually undefeated at the time of his debut as well, and in his first fight of the promotion, he actually got the submission in the 1st round. But after that, he ended up losing to Ramsey Nijem by 1st round KO. Now, after that loss, he actually racked up 5 wins in a row as he beat Anthony Rocco Martin by 2nd round submission, Diego Ferreira by unanimous decision, Darren Cruikshank by 2nd round submission, Jim Miller by decision, and Michael Johnson by decision. Now, after that impressive streak, he was in the talks for almost in the talks for a title fight, but those talks were ended because in his fight with Michael Chiesa, he actually ended up getting submitted in the 2nd round. Now, after that loss, he was looking to come back, and he did with 2 straight wins over James Vick by 1st round KO and Rashid Magomedov by unanimous decision. But after that, he was followed by 2 straight losses against 2 absolute beasts in Edson Barbosa by 2nd round flying knee and Alexander Hernandez by 1st round KO. Now, since those losses, he actually has not lost since and is currently on a 4-fight win streak over Thiago Moises by decision, Drew Dober by 2nd round armbar, Frank Camacho by 1st round submission, and most recently, Drakkar Klose by 2nd round KO. Alright, so because Scott Holtzman is 36 years old at the time of this recording, and he's only fought in 2 big-name fighters, while Beneil Dariush has fought in guys like Anthony Rocco Martin, Diego Ferreira, Jim Miller, Michael Johnson, Michael Chiesa, James Vick, Edson Barbosa, and finally, Alexander Hernandez. I mean, this dude is just fighting beasts left and right, and he's actually beating most of them, which leads to my decision. I think that Beneil Dariush is going to get the win by submission in the 2nd round. Alright, if you agree, disagree, or have something to say, make sure to put in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to back to every single one of those comments. Make sure to like, subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the absolute best MMA content out there. It's been fun, but I'm out of here.